Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. We begin with currency trading as the US dollar trended down today after hitting a record high against its US counterpart earlier this week. The American currency is now going for $131.98. The Canadian dollar sold for $100.45. The pound closed at $175.71, while the euro went for $153.60 on average. President and CEO of Supreme Ventures, Ann Dawn Youngsang, says the company has devised a plan which will substantially reduce its foreign exchange risk. She made the announcement at Mayberry's monthly investor forum yesterday.
We successfully renegotiated a major service provider contract that enabled us to eliminate our foreign exchange risk. We did that in the first quarter of 2018. And now, rather than a two-tier revenue rate system, we have one flat revenue rate.
In the meantime, the SVL boss, who was on the defense, she admits that amid the claims that SVL is making millions but is not doing enough for the society.
It doesn't. 98% of Supreme Ventures' earning goes back into the Jamaican economy. We pay over $31 billion to our winners as payouts. $14 billion goes to our various service providers, our agents, and our various other vendors. $6 billion was poured into taxes and various good causes supporting education, arts, health. An SVL profit of $1.2 billion falls below most of that of the other stakeholders in our business.
Kingston Wharves, KWL, is reporting a 20% increase in profits for 2017. The company's CEO, Grantley Stevenson, says the firm earned $1.6 billion last year compared with $1.3 billion in 2016. He was speaking on Thursday at the company's annual general meeting in Kingston. Now, revenue is up by 18%. That's almost $1 billion more than the company made in 2016. Mr. Stevenson says Kingston Wharves also saw an uptick in the terminal division, which recorded operating revenues of $4.9 billion. He says that was driven by a 33% increase in the number of motor vehicles moved as part of Kingston Wharves' logistics operations. The KWL president says business from the global telecommunications equipment manufacturer in Jamaica and the Caribbean also gave the company a major boost in 2017.
For regional distribution is significant to the overall execution of that project. KWL manages over 40,000 square foot of the company's inventory to support third-party logistics for that project.
KWL says part of their future plan include developing the 13.8 acres of land they acquired recently.
One of the projects slated for this year and next year is the construction of another warehousing complex, which will be approximately twice the size of the TLF. A third of this will be refrigerated space, and 200,000 square feet will be for dry storage, and this will be.
Crude futures are up today, gaining 10 cents to settle at $65.81 a barrel. The movement comes ahead of speculation that OPEC might increase its output. The JSE index gained 631 points to close at more than 305,000 points. The junior index gained 23 points. Among the winners were Berger Paints, Caribbean Cement Company, Elite Diagnostics, Fosrich, General Accident Insurance Company, Jamaica Producers, Kingston Wharves, and Alaska Distributors. On the losing side were AMG Packaging and Paper, Barita Investments, Caribbean Producers, G West Corporation, Jamaica Broilers, Lasco Manufacturing, and NCB Financial Group. And that wraps up the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.